After losing more than 13 friends to Red 225 abuse, Yemutete is left with no choice but to advocate for the youth to stay away from drugs. Currently, Ghana's future working population is under threat as the Red 225 crisis looms. In the following report, my colleague George Quaining explores the dangers of the abuse of opioids among the youth.
The ghettos are always active when friends converge to undertake the daily ritual of smoking and drug use. The worst are scuffles when there is some sort of misunderstanding. It is this same neighborhood, La, where Yomo Tete, popularly known as Housemaster, was born and bred. Now, his attention has been shifted to a more lucrative venture rather than engaging in drugs. He cleans the beaches whilst keeping hopes alive of getting investment to develop the area. Losing more than 13 friends to Red 225 abuse was enough to show disaffection to drugs.
This pills, it killed one of my classmates in front of me. That one first, not the red self, it not be common. Where you go get red, 250 to buy. First, it be D10. D10, that's small tablets. We pour water for him top. We are trying our possible best to get him live, you see, but we couldn't make it, where it will pass inside that. One of my guy where he led, I tested it, where I see how it goes. So, no, it's not good for my sister. That's why I'm scared.
He fears the worst as the crisis looms.
The boys, some of them, if they take like this, they steal. They enter people their room. They control them. The red, some of them they take, they push them to where they're not supposed to do to go. You see, they control them. You go see, say they go do careless, anyhow, go talk.
With as low as 20 cedis, you can afford a tablet of Red 225 to consume. Psycho, another victim, does not joke with his pills. The feeling is everything to hustle to sustain its intake, he tells me.
Well, it's been a little over 10 minutes that Psycho has taken his pill, and I want to know how the feeling is like. Psycho, how do you feel?
I don't feel like I work in everything. I see God plus the angel.
You don't mean it, you're joking. You sure?
Yeah, I'm sure also.
How the body they do you?
My body all the sweet, all my body like they work me like something they do me sweet.
Wow.
All my mind is sweet me.
Wow. So that is Psycho's current state after taking the pill, and so you can tell that the reasons why people take this pill differs from person to person.
The abuse is what puts people in the numb position, but unlike others, he takes charge and doesn't allow the drug to take full control of him. For many struggling with poverty and unemployment, it offers a temporary escape from life's harsh realities, but the cost is devastating. Furthermore, Ghana's future workforce is at risk, and the Minister for Youth Development and Empowerment, George Pariado, couldn't have said it any better.
If we don't deal with this holistically and drastically, a time will come we will have a deficiency or a deficit in the number of people who will be available and able to work. This threat is real, and I've said time without number that this is even bigger than a galamsey threat.
Addiction of opioids drives users into crime, isolation and hopelessness, tearing families apart and weakening entire communities.
As young people, my advice to you is that 5-10 minutes of getting high could be the end of your life. And so don't get high, rather work hard to contribute meaningfully to the development of Ghana. Ghana needs you.
Additionally, the health risks are severe. Red 225 was never meant for recreational use, and its abuse can lead to respiratory failure, heart problems, and serious mental disorders. The clergy is equally worried about this epidemic silently spreading across the country.
What is going on? If nothing is done in the next 12 months to 5 years, it's going to be so terrible. And many more people are being shifted there, and they get nothing. And you see, I'm doing a lot of all night. In the night, when you are driving, Jesus Christ, and you can see some of the spots, you can see somebody standing like a zombie. He has totally lost it. And this cannot continue. So my prayer is, let's provide real help, not just talking to them, not just praying for them, but finding them jobs and finding them way to train them.
A chilling phrase has emerged, "Wunim red," meaning, do you know red? A question that now symbolizes the growing crisis. As scary as it may sound, advocacy groups are championing for the control of the root causes of drug abuse, which include poverty, unemployment, and lack of social support. George Queenan, TV3 News, Accra.